Hello and welcome back. This is Spirelli and we are playing Orwell. So, last we found out about the connection between Joseph Langley, the lawyer, and Abraham Goldfuss in their fishing club, which I think we still have to figure out some stuff. We have a medical entry on him, we have a new thought entry, and we have headlines, so let's check those out first. Is this group responsible for the home bombings? Right. It was like Simon says like, ooh, have you seen it? Imagine you're looking my way now, aren't you? I have absolutely no idea who leaked this info. Certainly not me. Well, you kind of look like you did. Only very few people can access the data on our backend. This doesn't exactly aid us in our investigations. Quite the opposite, probably. We need to hurry. Bonton bombing perpetrator Nina M. apparently was a member of an activist group called Thought. Are they involved in the incidents? It seems that the bombing perpetrator yesterday identified as Nina M. might not have been working alone. Information leaked to us from reliable source implies she belonged to a Bonton-based group called Thought. Self-proclaimed activist group seems to be behind a number of violent demonstrations that have been held around Bonton. One of the articles on their mostly locked-up blog also quotes from Die Gedanken sind frei, the lyrics occurring in the letters prior to the bombings. If and how the group is indeed also involved in the bombings is left to speculation for the moment. We have already requested the administrator of the blog for a statement, but have yet to receive any form of response. This mail? Dear Mr. O'Donnell, it's been brought to our attention you have actively participated in suspicious groups in the past or present. I consider it to be unnecessary to elaborate how this is against the work regulations and our expectations of neutrality towards every journalist employed by the National Bureau. We hereby inform you about the immediate termination of our work contract regarding the National Opinion column and any other articles, texts, or reports. I'm sorry if we did that. Ouch, a side effect of the leak probably. I wonder what else got out to the TNB. Most of all, who did this? Yeah, it wasn't me. I can tell you that. The thought just unlocked something else, but first let's go into the medical data. His date of birth, his address. Abraham's address. Well done. I'll request a team for investigation immediately. Somehow I doubt he's around. Continue your work. I'll notify you when the team has reported back to me. Patient has reported increasingly nagging pain in the epigastric region he experienced for several months, especially during nights, combined with a feeling he described as similar to nausea. Patient also reported decreased appetite, resulting in a loss of weight over the recent month. Patient visited due to a referral of his GP to exclude carcinomas. Sonography localization of the upper abdomen undertaken shows a dilatation of the bile duct in the head of the pancreas. CT undertaken to clarify infestation of lymph nodes surrounding and distant organs. Shows an infestation of para-aortic lymph nodes. No pathological findings on other organs. Blood sample taken to check for tumor markers, awaiting lab report. Carcinoma tumor of the size of approximately 2.8 cm has been found in the head of the pancreas. Several para-aortic lymph node metastases have been detected. Distant metastases on surrounding organs could not be diagnosed. T3, so stage 3. Unfortunately, the tumor surpassed the state of being operable to the metastases found on para-aortic lymph nodes. The patient has been informed about the circumstances, so factors the average life expectancy 6 to 12 months at this stage of the cancer. The outliers with years to live exist, which he seemed to receive composedly. Administering a palliative chemical treatment to improve the symptoms has been strongly suggested, but has been refused by the patient. Oh, cancer. Yes. This hits too close to home. I'm sorry. They're so harsh, but it does mean this man has nothing to lose. Fuck off. It's like, oh, he's dying. Well, you know, that means he could totally be a suspect. So I'm like, oh, that sucks. Like, to be told that. Also, it's always the fact that it was only found out once it was kind of too late to operate on it. An unexpected proposal. My thoughts have been interrupted by a work proposal I consider intriguing, yet also disturbing. Dear reader, yesterday a most uncomfortable inquiry reached me. Out of all the possibilities the universe has to offer, this is the one I would have expected last. The government has requested me to work for them. The government, the very same government bringing forth the Danger Safety Bill, allowing to prosecute on suggestive evidence alone. I do not understand the nature of this call. They did their research as they were completely aware of my views and of my work at Stallion. Why would they specifically call on me then? This got me puzzled to the utmost, and I cannot seem to work out what they would need me for. All I've been told is that my work would be needed on a large-scale, groundbreaking project. Buzzwords bereft of meaning. Naturally, they would not elaborate any questions. Naturally, I refused to contract. No doubt they will call again. Godfoots, you can't be serious. I would not want to see you work for the government, Abe. Don't do that. Nothing good has ever come out of anything that I've done. You do that, I'm out. You most loyal reader. Out, just like that. Seriously. My friend, I have no intention to work for the government, yet I wonder what might be the root of all this. Whether it is something nefarious they have in store, and whether whatever it is might be turned into something good, given the right treatment. Huh. Freedom is unfree. Oh, what's new here is all the comments. So you're the guys who bombed the Freedom Memorial, huh? Hard fuck you to you. I hope you fuckers stuff cancel your traitors. Don't get why someone would kill people to get their message through. They would get you all arrested, every last one of you. Die in hell, bastards. Activists put my ass to your terrorists, nothing more, nothing less. You judge about life and death, judge not lest ye be judged. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Target for DDoS attack acquired, server crash incoming. Screw all you punk ass bitches. You hide your articles? Why? You hide your articles? Why? Oh. We want you out. I don't know. You're a thought, then get mind blown, motherfuckers. Teach me how to build a bomb, I need to kill some kids. Know where you live, it's not hard to find out, my dear. Know what I'm gonna do to it now? I'll buy me a sharp little knife. Then I'll get to your home, wait until you show your ugly face. Then I'll slice it all slowly and gently until it hangs from your bloody skull. Next I'll stick the knife into your stomach, disembowel your left to right, watch all your guts drop from your belt, and then you'll hear me laugh. Looking forward to meeting you. Shame, ugly motherfucker. How many other? What's your thought on the Illuminati? You receive funds from them? Wow, death threatened people surely solves all problems, sarcasm off. If there was still a death sentence in the nation just for you. Wow, okay. Good, I'm glad we went through that, so he turned down the contract. Godfrey refused at first and took the contract after all, only then preached it? Ought. It is indeed. I don't know what we have to do because I looked at everything new, so now we kind of have to give more information to continue. Okay. Let's say that initiate is part of thought. He is a member already? Why didn't we find any hints at his history with thought then? I don't know. Just gonna disable these so I know I don't need to look in here, because there's something else we need to upload. I can't find anything in here. Maybe I have to say that they'll start a war. But he's not military opposing, is he? Oh, something new here? I can't seem to find what's new. Okay, I can upload some info on Langley. Doesn't have the capacity for the case. Laying off Winters, so he wasn't doing well. Ugly, but not of our concern. Okay, fine. Then what do you want of me? This is offline. It's everything from his computer. I don't think he'll start a war with like military power. Loyal to Cassandra, that's probably nothing new. If I'd be in that situation, I'd be trying to get my girlfriend out there too. What's in here? Sure, I can say that Harrison believes the government is setting him up. Seems to be a natural reaction. They must be setting us up because we didn't do anything for sure. I must understand it. Almost. Yeah, I just want to continue. Why is there a sign here? Does it link him to anything? Yeah, it's Joseph saying he has an important appointment. Yeah, that just doesn't even get a response. So there's nothing here. We have Harrison saying, I'm gonna start a war. I can't find anything on his website, so I guess I'm gonna show that Joseph is donating money. Aha, so there might be something to the connection between Joseph and Nina after all. If we can find out one last indication that this might be meant for Nina, that would be enough for investigative custody. But didn't he have a picture? Outstanding ongoing financial support for our actions over the years. But this says he's helping a friend. So now I have to decide whether he's actually donating to this or he's helping a friend. I mean, I know he was asked to help Nina. Okay, gonna just be like, benefit of the doubt. Oh, this is what the payments are for. I don't know. Guess Mr. Langley's off the hook then. See, why do I have to decide which one of those two is true? The system is fucked up. I'd rather give you the two options and then you're like, oh, maybe it's one of them. Let's continue, I guess. Hey! Seems to have the Goth just fired the first shots over. Seems so. I thought they might take longer to trace it all back to thought. I didn't expect that TNB would openly write about it. Those TNB fuckers fired me, yeah, we know that already. They did so quickly. Well, they must all have really loved you. Now there's another thing. Cass has been arrested, her lawyer told me. What? Fuck. Just I thought it couldn't get worse. Right, and Joseph was like willing to give out information on thought. Yep, it must be, but it was about new evidence in the officer injury, not these bombings. Looked like some outliners are heading our way from all sides at once. Think the police will follow this lead too? Of course, it's just a matter of time. Sorry, it's like, I can't wrap my head around whether Joseph is involved or not. Is the donation what did it go to Nina actually, even though I just told him it's not, because it's also very quickly to give up thought and everything. Harrison, I'm scared. Yeah, don't be. Did your hacker say something? Oh, that. This guy's crazy, completely nuts. I don't know why I ever thought of asking him. Don't ever get your hopes up. Oh, damn. How about this lawyer I talked to? Seems like we'll have use for him soon. Joseph says he's busy trying to Cassandra out. That son of a bitch. Understandably so. What would you do if whatever her name was arrested her? What would you do if I was? Yeah, I get it. No need to lecture me, Jules. But Joseph did say he might give us advice if he finds anything. Yeah. Of course he will, right after he sends us his invoice. You're not fair. But we gotta face it, we are in this on our own. Wait a sec. Huh? Yes? Yes? Is there anything coming? Hello? Do we need to go somewhere else? Hello, Juliet. Oh, hi again. I just had a look at the news. Yeah, it's exactly what we feared. It looks pretty harsh, yes, but I made an interesting discovery that we need to have a word about. I need to talk to your colleague, Harrison? Yes, I was just chatting with him. I can set up a conference call. He's eager to meet you. That would be great. Give me a moment. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and wait for that. I was sitting there, I was like, are you gonna come back? Are you gonna say something? Hello? Why is this session today just me sitting here and being like, hello? Yes? Anything happening? Hello? I mean, seriously. Oh, there it is. Intriguing gameplay. It's like, hello, waiting for more info. Hey, hi, hello, hey, yes, hey. Hey, Joseph, seems this is working. Hello, I'm Harrison, I presume? Yeah, and you're the law guy. Right, the law guy. Call me Joseph. Alright, Joseph. I just read about your group on the TNB. I guess this isn't exactly brightening things up for you. You could say that. So, Jules has a big faith in your skills. Joseph, care to elaborate on what you found out? Yes, okay. So, you all know the safety bill. Yes. Yeah. Okay. All in all, it's an aggregation of paragraphs to get people behind bars much more easily and to pry on their lives if necessary. If necessary? No, they use it as a sorry excuse for spying on people all the time, intimidate them. Yes, understand. What's particularly dangerous about it for you is that individuals might be prosecuted by mere indication of threats to the nation. In specific situations, it will be more than enough to point at a word you said in a rage to consider you dangerous. That's enough to hold you for some time. What's even more problematic for you is the so-called transitivity of the indication. The what? You all form a group, an activist group. This links you with one another. Now, if there is sufficient indication that, say, Abraham Greta thought to commit crimes or even acts of terrorism, well, they have grounds to arrest all of you. But we didn't do anything. How's this just? This is so freaking outrageous. They'll twist and turn their so-called evidence until they get what they need. You will need to be very, very careful from now on. We can do something about this, right? We need explicit evidence showing Abraham created this group to be peaceful. Prove it beyond any doubt. This is why I need to ask you about Abraham, to find out his original intention. Well, ask away. The two of us were friends for a while, but I never got the feeling he told me a lot about what was going on in his life. He was quite reclusive. Indeed. That's what he was like. Is that when he was around thought? How was thought formed? He found out about me discovering my blog, said he wanted to start a debate club. I said fine, we had a couple of lame meetings, much happened. A debate club then, that would be good. It could hardly be regarded as a terrorist cell. Yeah, but Abe was obsessed with getting his message out, make people aware what the government was doing. Okay, that could be misinterpreted. What about the protests? We went with Nina's plan for the Circle Mall. Turned out to be a catastrophe. And Juliet, at what point did you join Thought? During my studies, I met Abraham online by chance. He motivated me to take his course. Then Jules took over with the planning for the other two protests. So, would you say Abraham intended violence and outrage? Mr. Godfrey seems quite the charmer. Look at all the people gathered around him. Yeah. This confirms our findings from 2 days ago. Miss Curtin is indeed important to Thought. No, Abe hated violence. He wanted us to stay peaceful at all times. That is positive. So it was an individual planning this? Did someone in particular incite this? False intention and bad planning cost us. You, Nina, me. Each and every one of us is guilty of deviating from Abe's intention our own way. Jules, you don't know what you're talking about. It was Nina. She neglected Abe's wishes, not us. Harrison, nobody is innocent here. Not me, not you, not nobody. I feel this is getting us anywhere. To make sure you won't prosecute as a whole group, I'll need to speak to Abraham. He's gone. We don't know where, and we don't know how to reach him. Sadly, yes. Oh well, I'll need to get back to writing some emails from Cassandra out of this mess. Of course, I understand. Yeah. I suppose it's going to benefit you too as well if Cassandra's removed from custody, so don't worry. I'll get back to you. Goodbye, Joseph, and thanks. Thanks, don't mention it. Okay, so I'm just gonna blame it all on Nina because she unfortunately is dead anyway, and I do not want the others to be entangled in this. I'm not sure if I'm willing to believe that this is really contradictory to what Abraham Goldface wanted. So why didn't he do anything about it? Well, I don't know. Campbell's life on loan. Yeah, okay, come on, we have enough portraits. Topic, how to start preparing my notebook. Hey, so I got this new notebook for my studies as a Christmas present from my parents. It was working fine until last week, but after a short presentation at the Media Department Expo, the damn thing just won't turn on anymore. I think something's loose on the inside. My dad said I should just return it, but I am determined to fix this myself. So come at me, clever IT guys and girls. Give me some advice so I can call myself a really do-yourself notebook repair expert. I took a picture of the little troublemaker so you can see which make and model I'm talking about. Can someone out there tell me where to start and what I should be looking for? Well, into her PC we go. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Very funny, haha. Anyone here give me some real advice? That was IT advice right there. If you want IT advice, that is IT advice. Hey Juliet, I think your father is right. Best return the notebook. The warranty will be void if you make a mistake or open the case. Or you can bring it around to the IT admins, room A101. They'll take care of it. In any case, do not try to fix it yourself. Yeah, I get the concerns about the warranty, but I'm willing to take the risk. It's just that I hate to let go of an idea once I settled on it. If you get what I mean. This is just such a girl thing to say. Why you have to be just so stubborn? Listen to them what? Dear Juliet, I hope I'm allowed to speak a little off topic. Frankly, I rarely browse through this board, but I saw your posting and believe I saw you last week at the Media Department Expo. Weren't you the one who held the short presentation on ethics in online media? Found this quite captivating. I'd love to invite you to my media ethics course next semester if it fits your schedule. Oh, and I'm sorry if I can't be much help with your notebook, but I'm very sure you'll fix it in no time. Well, thanks for the kind words, not interesting enough, I might just drop by. This is how she got invited. But now we have access to her notebook. Rosen. We need to start here. Excuse me? Orwell has lost the connection to the main server. Hello? Come on. Is this me sitting around saying hello? Hello? Anything happening again? Because I'm not really into that. Hello? Oh, anything? Anything at all? Hello, hello? The connection to the main server has been re-established. Why isn't this working? Do you receive my message? Ah, there we go. I just had a kind of strange connection problem. It was like the mainframe had vanished. Still got some data loss between the servers in here. Seems it's all slowly going back to normal again. But a joker thought he could intrude our database. InfoSec said that were the attack. Huh. Okay, so we were in her material for PR. Hey Bear, Mario asked me to get some specifics on project with the internal codename Demir. I'll send their authorization key to access the requested info separately. Can you get her details? I feel like I've heard that name before. I don't mean from Greek mythology. Yeah. Can you get her details on how it functions from a user point of view, the interface, the controls, and project milestone days? We need the data by tomorrow, and Remy's overseas at the architect thing. The only other person who could get us that quickly I could think of was you. Care to help the new PR assistant out? Hey Juliet, put a USB with the drive with the material you asked for on her desk. It's tons of documents including technical details, yet most of the specifics have been redacted by the clients. Help Maria is aware this stuff is so confidential that it doesn't even exist officially. No lists on who got or is supposed to get which stuff when and why. Don't get why PR needs this, but well, I won't stand in the way of Victor Grant's vision of information sharing. Ask and thou shalt receive. After all, you had a key. Speaking of the devil, do me a favor and come around personally next time, okay? Even though you've just started here this month, you can for sure already guess what Victor has to say about email exchanges in the company. Synchronous over asynchronous communication. Go meet in person always. You're the best, Barry. Thanks. Rest my case. You're welcome. Okay, start again. Your course. My dear Juliet, you're very welcome to write me in any way you find appropriate, and frankly, I am happy to your open and honest message. Speaking to you, I got the impression that you're a very clever young woman who's afraid to believe in herself, which is a shame because I don't see any reason for it. People will always find a way to be cruel, to be judgmental towards you. That doesn't mean you have to take it to heart. Let me tell you something I rarely tell other people. I came to the nation from Kreitling, a tiny village near Stuttgart in Germany, where I still have family. Okay. It's one of those places where everyone knows everyone without any exceptions. My childhood and adolescence were entirely determined by this atmosphere of being watched, evaluated constantly. It was made worse by the fact I could not live up to all of expectations directed at me. I ended up trying to be who people wanted me to be. It was maddening, abysmal stupidity, hard for everyone involved. I never want you to make the same mistakes, but it sparked my interest in what I teach, so at least there was something positive to come from it. Come to think of it, I'm part of a small group of people who are just in line with the topics you're interested in. Certain you would find yourself appreciated there. I'll give you more information in person in one of my courses, should you continue to attend, which I certainly hope you do. Dangers of the omnipresent digital information. The modern world is a transitory state towards omnipresence of digital information. Processes, goods, even money transcends their physical form, continue their existence in the abstract form of data, mere units of information that either represent or describe the associated object. While this yields a lot of comfort, especially regarding the speed of exchange and accessibility to said process or goods, naturally this also has a downside. In this essay I will consider problems that arise from the nature of the omnipresent and arguably omnipotent information. For this essay I'll focus mainly on two such problems: the unlimited reproduction of data and the interpretation of bits of this is all crap. This isn't the point, you can do better. That's not part of the essay. That was good. Keep going. Bro, the history. There is what she like. Rosentag, National Beholder, Rosentag, Thought, Steligan. Yeah, she's just looking at all the same stuff that we are looking at. Greetings from Copacabana. And it's in the trash. Why does it say there's more here? I thought I clicked through everything, didn't I? The essay, the course, the sys. I mean, I don't need to click on this. I was like, there's nothing new here. And finally, the trash. Okay. Okay, let's stop it here. I think probably next time we should be done. It seems to be all pulling itself together. Abraham might be in it. I mean, from the information we have, he wanted the bombs, but he didn't want them to kill anybody. But that is not the information that Symes has yet. Symes has the information that it was against his will, I think, because everybody's like, oh, he didn't want that. Juliet has access to chemicals, I think was what the thing that we just found, and those are used in the bombs that Nina built, so she might have been aware of it. Harrison, I really have no take on whether he's in it or not. Joseph, I kind of cleared him. I hope that was the right thing to do. And then there is the hacker, which also no idea how that one is actually part of thought already. I guess we'll have to figure that out. But anyway, I think we'll finish up next time. We have a new conversation here. Helped missing person. Help to find Gunther Ahrens. Is that Abraham Goldfels? Interesting. We'll look at that next time. It's the first thing we do. I promise. Until then, and thank you for watching.